Hello everybody! In this video we will have a look at Internet browsers for Windows to find out which one is better and why. Dear friends, if you need to recover deleted data, use Utilities by Hetman Software. Follow the link in the description to visit our website, download a utility for free and install it. Then start disk analysis. When the process is over, it will show the files available for recovery, and you will be able to bring them back. Our blog features quick guides to solve all kinds of problems faced by Windows users. Our channel and blog offer solutions for any issues, from installing the operating system to remote administration and connecting mobile devices. Our specialists will be glad to answer your questions in comments to videos and articles. There are a lot of Internet browsers, and each of them has their own fans. That is why this video will concentrate on the most popular products. We begin with Google Chrome. There are no users who would not know about it. Google Chrome is a browser developed by Google on the basis of Chromium Free Browser and Blink engine. It is quite powerful and effective to make an ideal choice for modern computers. One peculiar feature is its laconic interface. It is one of the reasons why it works very quickly and doesn't use much system resources. Google Chrome is the fastest of all browsers. Besides, it is safe and stable. It has its own database of harmful websites which is updated regularly. If a website is listed as a dangerous or virus-infested one, the browser will inform you about it. For those unwilling to leave the trace of visiting certain websites and having no time to clean history and cookies, Google Chrome features the incognito mode. In the menu More Tools, you can find the line Extensions. In fact, this element is the same as in other browsers. Extensions allow adding more functions to the browser. However, when you go to Chrome Web Store or click on Get More Extensions, you'll be surprised by the lots of extensions available. Google Chrome has its own Task Manager, a very convenient tool to manage your browser or accelerate its work. Developer tools will be appreciated by webmasters and advanced users. Right-clicking on any component in a web page and choosing Inspect, you will see a window showing elements and resources related to this item, as well as the code of the entire web page. As a Chrome user, I would like to point out availability of Tab Manager and the opportunity to create a tab panel to enable quick access to your favorite resources. There is a very convenient function of creating a Chrome user profile with synchronization on various devices. You can find the link to download Google Chrome in the description for this video. Microsoft Edge. Windows 10 introduced Microsoft Edge to replace Explorer, once the Microsoft's only and most popular browser. At first, users were wary of Microsoft Edge, as its predecessor Explorer was largely criticized for poor stability and performance. To be fair, Microsoft Edge cannot be criticized for such things. It is not surprising, as Microsoft Edge is a brand-new browser built on Edge HTML engine, which has nothing in common with Internet Explorer. Edge's main advantage and disadvantage at the same time is its complete integration into Windows 10. The minus is that you cannot install it onto any other version of Windows. The plus is that Edge works as a part of Windows 10 and uses all functions of the latest operating system. For example, integration of Smart Screen, a Windows Defender Security Center tool for protection against harmful websites and downloads, makes the browser very safe. Based on personal impressions, Microsoft Edge is not as fast as Google Chrome, but still it is pretty quick. Edge can also work with extensions. However, their number and variety are far from those available for Chrome. There are also In Private Mode and Developer tools. Still, Google Chrome was the first to introduce them. Microsoft Edge seems to be a good and solid browser that handles typical tasks of an average user easily. Opera. Opera deserves special attention as well as Google Chrome. It is one of the oldest browsers which is revived now. It saw its best days in the times of limited and slow Internet connections. Quite many users have a habit of keeping another browser as an alternative solution. Opera satisfies this need perfectly. It equally applies to its desktop and mobile versions. Opera has certain peculiarities, and some of them are truly unique. We cannot fail to mention Opera Turbo function that makes websites load faster. In slower or busy networks, web pages open much faster when you use the Turbo mode. Besides, this function is very interesting for users with limited traffic options. Opera doesn't only speed up loading websites but also reduces the amount of incoming and outgoing traffic. Opera Power Saver allows 50% economy on your laptop or tablet PC charge. The Speed Dial tab is also worth your attention. Of course, it is not an innovation, but still a very convenient feature of this browser with a special interface. Like Google Chrome, Opera has a number of various extensions and themes. Even if Chrome is better in this aspect, the difference is slight. You can find a link to download Opera in the description for this video. Yandex Browser. It is quite a young and modern browser developed by the Russian search engine Yandex. Yandex Browser is based on Chromium. That is why almost everything I said about Google Chrome applies to Yandex Browser as well. In some aspects of its work, Yandex Browser is very similar to Google Chrome. It integrates with Yandex services easily, so it makes this browser very convenient for those who use Yandex services a lot. As many other Russian developers, Yandex likes to borrow ideas from rivals. It has a function very similar to the Opera Turbo function, which I have described before, so I will not repeat myself. I would like to note a common interface shared by Yandex Browser and Yandex Zen. You can choose from a large amount of ready-made backgrounds or upload your own picture. Your personal recommendations such as articles, news, reviews, videos, and so on are right in the Start page, so you can open a new tab and come back to reality in an hour. A really useful tool in Yandex Browser is the Smart Line that provides answers to questions right in the search field, so you don't need to go to search results and browse other pages. Yandex Browser is often positioned as a safe web browser. It has an integrated active protection system, Protect, which checks downloaded files for viruses, warns you of dangerous websites, protects your passwords, bank card numbers, and other information when you work online. You can draw analogies with this function and a similar function integrated into Microsoft Edge known as Smart Screen. Another pleasant surprise is the opportunity to manage your browser with quick mouse gestures. To do it, hold the right mouse button and make this or another gesture for a certain action. They include right, left, up and down movements, and so on. Talking of disadvantages, Yandex Browser is quite obtrusive. Whatever program you are trying to install or service to use, there is always a chance you'll be offered to install Yandex Browser too. If you don't uncheck the proper box in time, the browser will be installed by default and change the start page to its own. It is difficult to trust a program trying to deceive you and get installed at any cost. Nevertheless, it is a worthy product in other aspects that many users do trust. You can find a link to download Yandex Browser in the description. Mozilla Firefox. As well as Opera, Mozilla Firefox was once a very popular browser, but today it has given up its positions. However, it still remains a quite popular and good quality browser that enjoys the trust of many users. Mozilla Firefox is more popular in the West rather than in post-Soviet countries. The application is based on Gecko engine, which is in public domain, and developers are working on it to improve it even more. Formally, it is the first browser with a large pool of extensions, long before Chrome appeared. It was among the first browsers to implement the maximum privacy mode invented by Google. Mozilla Firefox develops as quickly as Chrome, but it doesn't follow the rival by copying functions. This browser has a simple and convenient interface. Initially, it is empty, that is, it comes equipped with the basic functions only. However, the set of tools can be extended with third-party apps. There are lots of extensions and plugins for Firefox, and some of them are truly unique. Yet don't forget that the more extensions you install, the slower is the browser. Unfortunately, this is another peculiarity of Mozilla Firefox. Many users like the convenient Bookmark tab. Press Ctrl+B for quick access. It opens in the left pane and does not interrupt users' activity. Mozilla Firefox has certain disadvantages, such as somewhat sluggish interface as compared to Chrome, Opera, and Yandex. Its performance is not too high but quite acceptable. This browser requires a lot of system memory. for normal operation. It doesn't support some scripts, so web pages may not always work or show their contents properly. You can fine-tune this browser for your special needs, but it takes some time and experience. It is a multi-element structure that everyone can install and still be satisfied. Depending on the tests, some browsers were better, some were not as good, but Firefox is always the happy medium. You can find a link to download Mozilla Firefox in the description. At the end of this video, I would like to give a fair grade to every browser. For this purpose, we decided to test them with one of the many browser testing programs. There is a lot of such stuff and you can use another one if you want, but my choice was BaseMark. You can find the link to this tool in the description. Here are the test results: Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Opera, Yandex Browser, and Mozilla Firefox. I will not try to make a rating of these browsers, as each one is good for its own reasons, depending on your purposes. You can use any browser which you like or which fits your special needs. That is all for now. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to our channel to find lots of useful videos about using your computer, laptop, tablet PC or smartphone. Thank you for watching. Good luck!